Rolling the way down, not breathe your air. You only can rescue me. This is my prayer. If you are mine, if you are mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, please stop by our site and purchase some of our merchandise today. This is not only a way to spread the word about us, but it is a great way to support the channel. Justmecmb.cc. Hey guys, after this great commentary, be sure you run over to our website, www.justmecmb.cc, for this great t-shirt and more. Support the channel by purchasing a t-shirt. Come on guys, follow information. Let's go. Hey Mish Mob, and welcome to the Situation Room. Be sure to hit the like button as you come in. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to Midnight Madness. Well, it's midnight somewhere, y'all. I know I'm a little late. I was gonna try to go at midnight. I just decided to jump on in here and just whoever came in, came in. And honestly, my decision was just to hope for the best when it came to getting people in here and hope that those who were unable to um, watch the video live, I just hoped that you guys would be able to, excuse me, jump in the replay. I'm not going to keep you guys long because, yes, it is midnight. And I don't have my midnight overlays on. I do apologize for that. Hey, love. I don't have my midnight overlays on, but we just gonna have to make it do what it do, y'all. Um, so we're gonna jump on in tonight. We have on the agenda in the situation room just Jazzy and Wineglass and Chill. Now that was actually a short little video that I was going to try to dedicate a few minutes of that previous live to, but baby, that asked the Mish Mob question was just so impactful and it had you guys in such a tizzy that I was just like, honey, let's go on back over there because they's not done talking. And you know, it's not just about me, it's about y'all as well. So we had to finish that conversation. So we're going to jump over to the little short from Wine Glasses channel, and then we're going to do some commentary on a video that I saw in reference to Just Jazzy. I don't have a lot of people in here, and that's fine. It is 2 o'clock in the morning somewhere. So, baby, we just gonna make it do what it do. Those of you who are here, thank you so very much for being here. And I have your girl Pearl, Karen Scott, and Sunrose. I appreciate you guys so very much. Um, and Miss Cheeks, hey love. I appreciate you guys for being in here, and thank you so very much for Jumping in the situation room. So before we jump into commentary, we got to honor our Mishmob member for this video. And since the other video was a little short, we're actually going to have the same Mishmob member, which is Who Meeks. She is not only a subscriber, but a top commentator. And I very much so appreciate you, Who Meeks, for being here and also being a valued supporter of the situation room. Now, you guys know that we do have merch now. So, those of you who maybe haven't had the opportunity to check it out, please take the time to go and do so. And I told you guys I had a surprise for you that would be coming on Tuesday. Quite frankly, I don't know what today is. It's either Monday or Tuesday, but whatever the case is, we have a couple of new items that are available on our website as merchandise for the channel. So I'd like to show you guys what we have available. So we now have a flask. The flask is available in two colors. It does have the Mishmob Mrs. Situafuckawation Room logo on it. I was so excited to be able to offer this to you guys. And we also have house shoes for those of you, because I know that, wearing a t shirt, maybe people won't know, or maybe you just don't want to wear a t shirt. Maybe the commitment of that is too big. So I was looking for other things that would be available for you guys to take advantage of, to not only support the channel, but to get value from us with the support of the channel. So that's where the house shoes came in. They are primarily for indoor use. I know some people do wear their house shoes outside, but we also have that. So I hope you guys have the ability at some point in time to take advantage. Hey, Shay T. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, y'all, please go ahead and hit that like button. I created a little like video, but the music and the song just don't hit for me. And so I'm gonna have to figure that thing out and make it better. But let's go ahead and play our station, or should I say channel break, prior to jumping into the commentary. I think I know. I touch that fine for you. I do that three, but I think I know. I touch that fine for you. I do that three, but so, in today's video, as I told you guys, we are going to have um, Wineglass, as well as we're going to be discussing Just Jazzy. Now, we're going to start out with the Just Jazzy video, so let me pop her on up there. Um, Now, y'all, when I do my lives on my phone, things look a little different. I don't have the ability to set everything up and have it just pop up perfectly. I actually have to make the adjustments to the screen right here as we are discussing, and right here as we are seeing it. So I do apologize for that. I don't know. That's just the anal thing about me, I guess, that I just want everything to be pristine for you guys. But anyway, so there's a video that I ran across on social media, and it had to do with Just Jazzy. And so we're going to play the video and then we're going to discuss. So let's get to our live screen. Again, as I stated, things have to be popped up here as we talk about it. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm
Y'all,
sorry.
she charged us $25 for 2 hours to give us the gems. I mean, when I say she gave us some good stuff, if you're interested in learning more about creating content, the do's.
Now, this is one of the young ladies who took the class of Just Jazzy. Now, when I went and I looked her at her channel, when I looked at not only what she had to offer, but information about her class, she was not very descriptive on what you covered. Now, I know, Peach puts information out there. She's a little more descriptive, but one thing about it is Just Jazzy is more about her business. She's more professional. And Just Jazzy understands that slow feet don't eat. Like, she does not put herself out here and put herself in position that she's not going to respect the people that patronize her. And for that alone, I really like that about her. So hold on, guys. Okay. I had to try to figure out what was going on. But yeah, like I said, I thought it was interesting that Just Jazzy is already getting reviews. And I say that because um Peach has been doing classes for years, so she says. And for as many people as she claimed to have helped, I mean, she's just not having a good representation when it comes to people giving her reviews and things. So that's why this was interesting to me.
The do's, the don'ts, Just Jazzy. If she posts again that she's doing a class and she's only charging $25, you better jump on it.
Now, another thing about Just Jazzy, she does not go up and down with her prices. What she's charging is what she's charging. What's the saying? The price is the price, and that's a true statement for her. Okay, Cancer. Hey, Passion Lisa. Oh, thanks, Teresa, and that is no problem at all. But yeah, so she's talking about, and I thought it was cute how she's sitting there crocheting as she's talking. Sorry guys, I had to sneeze, so I had to hit the mute button real fast. I didn't want to. I don't know how loud it sounds on here, so I didn't want to, sneeze in y'all ear. But let's continue.
She's the real. I mean, she don't she's not the type of person that's trying to rip you off. She know we ain't got no money and we trying.
Now that was too funny to me.
She takes that into consideration. And she's not going to charge you for anything that she know you can Google or that you can go on YouTube and pull up a video on it. She's not going to charge you for that.
Now, I thought that was interesting that she said that because, that's something that we hear a lot when it comes to people dealing with Peach. They say, well, most of the stuff that Peach offers in her class is stuff that you can Google. So, that in itself makes you a little bit more inquisitive because it's like, okay, so, what is she selling or what is she teaching if it's nothing that basically you can get for free?
She's not. But she gave us some good information. And my notes, can't read them, but I took a lot of notes. And she was professional. She was real, man. We kept thanking her in the chat. And when somebody don't do good, they're not gonna be getting all them thank yous going in the chat. But she was greatly appreciated. She had 557 people. That was the last count I saw. So you calculate that at $25. It was worth every penny of that $25. So Just Jazzy, if you see this video, girl, I appreciate you. I'll be 64 this year, girl, and I'm still trying to figure this thing out. But I appreciate everything that I got from you. And I
Can't wait
say it
for it.
again. If she posts again that she doing it for $25, y'all better jump on it, because there are people charging hundreds and thousands, really thousands of dollars to try to teach you content. And I had given up until I saw hers for 20.
Now I'm gonna say this, honey. Who in the hell out here charging uh thousands to teach content creation? Like, I don't even think I want to know who those people are, because I think there's a lot going on. Um, Back when Peach was doing her little $25 class, Just Jazzy kind of started doing it. The interesting thing about it was Just Jazzy was doing her class. Um, Just Jazzy also, um she didn't promote it as much as Peach, but she was still able to get 500 people to take the class. That's very compelling, in my opinion. Now, she didn't go point by point what she was teaching, and I guess maybe that was because, based on the intellect of the people in the class, would determine what she felt she needed to give. But she did say that she was going to talk about things, as this young lady said, that was not um, something that you can just go Google for free. So that's that on that. Okay. Shanique's Dream said, I took her class yesterday. She was very professional. She gave a sponsorship list and gave a lot of good information. Mm. Now I'm gonna say this. She does have a site that you can go to that you pay for her class. So I think she does it regularly. I'm gonna say that first of all, and second of all, sponsorship. To be honest with you, if she's given a list of potential sponsors for people once they get uh their channel established, that in itself is probably worth the $25. Um, so wow. Big ups to your Just Jazzy, because I've not heard of anybody doing that in these classes. Quite frankly, um Zanadia does the class. She offers the class for around $100. Um, and she ain't giving no damn sponsorships that I know of. I don't even think she talks about stuff like that. And quite frankly, if you haven't taken a class, it may not even be worth it to give a class, because what are you teaching? Now, one thing that I have noticed is a lot of people have started jumping in doing classes. I'm talking about people that haven't even made it to the 10,000 uh sub realm, have already begun teaching classes, I've seen. So it's hard to know who to take a class with, and I guess it depends on the curriculum that they are offering. And that's why, in my opinion, that's important. That's the only downside to Just Jazz. And now let's be honest, Just Jazz's channel is very it's a very good size, well over 100,000 people, and that girl gets some damn views. Now she ain't out here like Peach with 600,000 and can't pull 20,000 on a good day. Peach can pull when it's some BS, but when it's just a regular class, yeah, you don't too funny see that over there. So um that's interesting. I know during the pandemic, the big CCs were charging over 1,000. That's, and I mean, I can't say it's not worth it, because at that point in time, people who built their channel around that time, they really kind of grew fast, because everybody was at home sitting around. But that's still a while on that. Hey, just me and Chad. I'm off today and Wednesday. Let's go. Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Yeah, but I just thought that was interesting, and the points that she said in reference to the good information, also the points in reference to what she was offering and that she would not charge you for things that you could easily get online for free. I thought was that's what made it even worth the commentary, because those are definitely things that people complain about when it comes to Peach. And the professionalism alone, that list and the professionalism alone is worth the $25. But I thought it was cute how she said she know we ain't got no money and we trying. Girl, Peach will cuss you out for that. So I just thought that was interesting and I thought it was worth saying. Now um y'all know we live tonight, but we just did the question earlier today. So because of that, we don't have a new Mish Mob question. If you guys will go and check out that other video though, I did put up one today around 7 or 8, I believe. So go check that out when you guys get a chance. Now y'all.
Congrats and happy birthday. Congrats and happy birthday. Congrats and happy birthday. Congrats and happy birthday. Congrats and happy birthday.
So yeah, dang, let me see if I can remember her website. Just Jazzy does have a website that you can go to. It lists all her classes. She also teaches a class about having a faceless channel. And there's a few other things that she has available on her website. So you guys should definitely go to her YouTube or go to her um, Instagram, and you'll be able to see what she has available. Um, I think she also offers a recording, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that she does. So go check it out. There's two people. That's one person in the chat, as well as the young lady on the video said it's worth your while. So I mean, okay, can't argue with somebody giving a review. And honestly, that is really the one place that Peach has always been weak, is having somebody that'll stand for her, that will give her a positive review for what she has to offer. And for you to consistently say you're getting 1,000 people here, 1,000 people there, but nobody will come and give you a review, is, that's really interesting to say the least. So anyway, but yeah, Miss Dream says that she took it, and it was very professional. She gave sponsorship list and gave a lot of information. Hell, she got me wanting to pay the $25 just to see who the sponsors are and what information about the sponsors that she offered. So there's that. Now I want to say she's the one who says that once you take her class, you have her contact information, and that if you need help, she definitely tries to help you. I want to say it's her. I'm not sure, but I think it is her. So I don't know. But tell me what y'all think about that though. What do y'all think about the review, the fact that she's getting reviews already, and this young lady actually did a video to talk about it. Um, yeah, that's interesting. I thought it was very interesting. In fact, wait a minute. So we're gonna jump on over here and talk about Miss Wineglass, y'all. Wineglass, Wineglass, Wineglass. Um, I actually was going to talk about this earlier, but as I stated, we were in the midst of that other conversation, and it was like, baby, nobody was ready to move on to talk about her. You said that you good on Just Jazzy. So are you? Let's talk about that for a minute. So you are referring to her daughter Michaela and the so-called situation with the boy. Is that what you're referring to, Shonda? Let me know. Because I remember covering that. I'm not surprised that she gives good classes. If I was interested in being a CC, I would definitely take her class. And I do understand that one situation is business and one being that she's a vlogging channel is personal. But I mean, I can respect you as well, love. I respect the fact of you feel a type of way. And as a mother, I mean, some things are just not acceptable. So let's talk about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I covered that, and then the more we talked about it, the weirder it got for me. Quite frankly, I started to feel like uh, that some in the milk wasn't clean. In other words, it was almost made up because we never saw anything real. She never showed real police. She never showed. There was nothing to say that this was real, and then all of a sudden you got your daughter running away for days and days at a time, and then she just stops and everything is good. And then once she moves to this new location, we still on Just Jazzy. Once she moves to this location, the boy that she's so-called dating comes to visit. Now I understand that Just Jazzy alleges that she wants the boy to visit her there so she can control what's going on. But honey, you ain't controlling nothing if you in your room sleep and the boy is staying the night. So that was a lot. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I came to the conclusion that I felt like it was some embellishment in there, and that things weren't just as she presented them. I almost started to feel that the whole story was fake. That it was a fake storyline. Now, is it? I don't know. I can't prove it one way or another. But for your daughter to just be out there wild, crazy, and all this, that, and the third, and all, and how she was talking about the shit at the school, and I mean, she was really putting a lot out there verbally, but you didn't see no proof or nothing. So it just started to feel weird to me. So I don't know, one way or another, but I still respect what you were saying. That you wouldn't buy anything from her because you don't feel that was right how she did her child. And you definitely have the right to feel that way. I just found out her daughter suffers from mental illness. She talked about it on a few recent videos. We're gonna definitely have to jump back over there because we haven't talked about it in a while. But I mean, to be honest with you, if she suffers from mental illness, that really kind of puts you back where Shonda was talking. If you know your child suffers from mental illness, which sometimes means they're hyperly sexually um stimulated and things of that nature, that's more reason to protect, not more reason to put her information out there. Also, I don't know, y'all. I just really am on the fence about the legitimacy after how all of that shit went down and how things was. I just kind of feel like it wasn't all what she made it out to be. I'm just gonna be real. So I can respect Shonda's position, just as I can respect people taking her class over Peaches. Some people it wouldn't be a game changer because they don't have the parent reference point, and then some not so much. Oh wow, how long was this about her daughter? It was late last year. We may even actually revisit some of that just to kind of catch up and move forward with the situation. So we'll see about maybe doing that if you guys are interested. Her daughter supposedly has started running away. It was just a lot. It was a whole lot. So I do understand where Shonda's coming from, especially a mother. And with some of the delicate nature of the things that was going on, she didn't necessarily have to come and tell us. And then it's like this: if you gonna tell us the shit, I mean, give some real proof. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying put more of her information out here, but if you feel compelled enough to talk to people about what's going on, give them something. If they're helping you navigate this situation, um, give them something to confirm that you're not lying. She claimed police was coming here and there. Police wouldn't pick the girl up. They were saying it's okay for her to run away. All this craziness. You never saw a cop. You never saw a conversation. You never saw anything. Yes, she showed where she claimed she was walking into the police station, but it just does not seem that it is legitimate and true that the cops just gonna let a 14-year-old run away. And then she really kind of badmouthed the kid. It was a lot. I mean, it just was a lot. So I don't know. I just stopped believing it after the fact. I was so engulfed in the story. That girl made about 40, 50 grand off of the story. She did monetize everything. Now I do understand some content creators feel that transparency is the only way to go, but man, if she's got a mental illness, come on now. Let's keep it real. Damn, I sound like Sky. But just to be honest and to be fair, you got to protect your kids and you got to fight double hard for a child that has a deficiency, especially that kind. That's just my opinion. Yeah, Teresa, you're right. You are right. If it's true about the daughter suffering from mental illness, I do think it's wrong for her to put the business out here. Also, there should be some type of protection for a person that suffers from a mental illness. There should be some type of way that they are protected and that you can't put certain things out there just for their own protection, because if she puts this child out there, people get to know who the child is. They have her social media. They can use that to prey on her. Let's keep it real. So that's a very big deal in my opinion. I'm just going to be honest. But because she never really showed anything, and then it was like the girl was leaving, and now all of a sudden everything's cool. Now you friends with the mom, inviting them over, which I know you keep your friends closer and your enemies closer and all of the things, but still, I don't know. I just feel like it just should have been done better. So that's that on that, I guess. So we're gonna jump back on over to wine glass. Let me make sure I didn't miss any no, I didn't miss any comments. Um, I have a piece of video from Wineglass that I don't know. When I saw this video, it just really, to be honest with you, it enforced a situation with Wineglass that made me feel like she is mentally delusional, and that's why I put it in the subject line: mental delusion. Because, girl, what the fuck, you know? I mean, that's really all I can say. What
Y'all,
the fuck?
she charged us $25
Hold on, y'all.
for
Let me
two
get this off of
hours.
here. Okay, here we go. Let me pull this down. Here we go.
The thing I love about my husband is he's going to get the kids ready. So he's getting Nairi ready. He could come in here and get Nairi ready, take him to the bus, and then he's gonna get Malaysia ready and take her to the bus. RJ is already getting ready, and I get to sleep in until probably 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Let me tell y'all one thing that I noticed that was weird. They don't sleep together. Um, I remember when she was in that apartment before she claimed to, be in a position that she was about to become homeless. She said that the kids sleep in the bed with her, and that um he slept on the floor. Um so I thought that was weird. And then, the my husband thing. She keeps doubling and tripling down. As a matter of fact, she was on live one time and somebody asked him if they were married and he said no. Why the hell are you claiming somebody who ain't claiming you? That's what made me think this girl is really thrown off. And then after that, she gonna say, "Well, he's still my husband, though." How the fuck? No, he's not. He's not your husband, sweetie. He's nobody's husband, I'm assuming. And if there was a reason that you guys chose not to marry, okay, fine, whatever, But still, get it together. Like, why is you claiming somebody who is not claiming you? He did not think enough of you to make you his spouse. And that means something. Now, is that everything? There are people that care and are connected to one another a whole lot more than some who are married. So I know that's not everything, but it means something because it was brought up, are y'all married? He said no. He didn't say we're engaged. He didn't say we may be at some time, none of that. He just said no. Baby, to me, that spoke volumes. He didn't even say no, but that doesn't matter. I love her like she is not like nothing. He had nothing for that. Okay, Shonda says, plus perhaps I'm sensitive. My mother and father were lost due to cancer. I personally never even thought about picking up a camera. I was suffering to put one foot in front of another. I mean, Shonda, I mean, straight up, you feel how you feel, and it's nothing that you have to explain when it comes to that. I mean, like I said, and like you said you respect what I said. I respect you, and I respect how you feel. You went through something. It was traumatic for you, and for you, put you would have never put your parents in a situation that you feel is exposing them. So I get it. For her, it's not. But you have to think about this is the same woman who came on here talking about her mother's addiction and, put things out there that the brother is now saying not is not true. Now I don't know if it is or isn't, but that's what's being said. So, we have to be real about that. I have no explanation as to why she continues to say husband child. I just don't understand why you trying to claim somebody in a way that they are not claiming you. It's okay to be in love with this guy if that's what you choose. I mean, but you ain't got to call him what he not, and then you keep doing it. And this is another thing. When I talked about what we discussed earlier in that other video, this is kind of one of the points I was making. How sometimes we condition ourselves to accept less than we deserve. Why do you think that that is help that he gets up and gets his damn kids ready for school? That's his fucking kids. So what you mean? Oh, he's so much help. Help. He's supposed to be your right hand man in this situation. But she's praising him for doing what the fuck he's supposed to do. That's the dumbest shit I've heard. I don't know why she keeps him around. He doesn't help at all. He brings more stress to her life. Exactly. And girl, he doesn't claim her or help her with anything. It's crazy. Quite frankly, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like she is the side chick and don't know it. He's he's there enough that he probably stay there, but he could have his real girlfriend thinking that he stay with his damn mama. I mean, it could be anything, but it just seems he treats her, in my opinion, like she a side chick. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. Would it hit different if he had called her his wife? He can still be called her spouse. There is different types of marriages. I'm not gonna say it would hit different, but at least it would seem equal. When whomever said, "Are y'all married?" he said no. But he didn't own or claim her the way she does him. My husband, my husband. And y'all remember when we first started doing commentary on her, she called him babe. Then all of a sudden one day it's the husband. But my thing is, if you sitting there hearing your woman call you her husband in front of the same people that's asking you, are y'all married? I don't know, Passion Lisa. I almost would expect him to be on her whatever. Like for them to call each other that, there should be an understanding there. And that's, I think, what makes me feel like this girl is throwed off. And then she just, oh, he's gonna come and I can sleep to 8 o'clock. Sleeping in ain't 8 o'clock to me. Sleeping in is I done woke up at damn noon, not knowing what fuck I am because I done slept so good. So that's another thing. I watched a video this weekend and he didn't help her put together not one bed. She had to call her mom for help. And it's no way you got a big ass, burly ass, you know what, up in there. And he can't even put, first of all, why am I putting beds together and it's a whole grown ass, big ass man up in here? Like, that's crazy. And that's I guess a part of the overall picture. He don't even do manly things. He drove them to the store one day and she said she had to drive them home because of his anxiety. He is that bad. Now, I have anxiety disorder. So I can understand that. As a matter of fact, 2 days ago, I was through. But if I'm in a position like that, I'm not going outside because it's going to exacerbate what I'm already feeling. Now, maybe when he left, he was feeling fine and he couldn't, but I don't know, y'all. When you look at it from that aspect, you have to understand that he has a deficiency. But even with the deficiency, I'm a mom that has had PTSD for several years. I still had to be a mom. Now, there were some times that I couldn't do things a certain way. What did that mean? That I didn't do it? No, I had to do it another way. There should be ways. He should be able to cook. The non anxiety provoking things he should be able to do. And he clearly does not. I ain't gonna say he can't, but he damn sure don't. And so that she is in Wisconsin, Passion Lisa. So I don't know about common law, but okay, I guess common law has nothing to do with how one of them feel about the other versus the other one feeling about the main one. So if they have common law, they can have it. But still, why make him a husband and he don't make you a wife? You see what I'm saying? She didn't say my common law, my whatever. She is saying it as a form of endearment, as if that's her husband. And you can tell that's what she means, just like she did this whole video to kiss his ass. And it's not because he got up and cleaned the house and said, baby, just lay there all day, you good. Baby, take my credit card and go do something nice for yourself because you worked the damn yourself to death around this piece. None of that. None of that. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be claiming a bitch that don't claim you. Period. Because he may not feel the same way that you feel, and you have to be honest with yourself because that's going to do nothing but cause her more pain if not. And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, she'll look throw it off, true enough, but that girl busts her ass. We can't even take that from her. She busts her ass. She makes a dollar out of 15 cents. I mean, cooking, cleaning the whole 9 yards, and supposedly even got a job and trying to do a business. The girl is trying her damn best to get herself in a different position. And I mean, kudos for her for that. But shit, he can't do nothing. All he can do is get up and get the kids ready and then play a game all day. No, that's not what we doing, partner. My husband used to get aggravated with me. I love putting things together. He would be livid when he got home. He always said it ain't, I didn't do it right. And I get that. And if that's the type of person she is, how can I say this? Okay, let's say she's that type of person. She likes doing that type of stuff. She could have said that in the video. You know, I know what y'all thinking. Why is she doing that when she got a man? Baby, I like doing this. I don't want him to do it. I want it to be handled my way. I'm a control freak. She could have explained that away very simply and it would have made sense. Just like you did it because you wanted to do it. But your husband felt like he knew his job as a man and he wanted to do it his way. And he felt like he wanted to make sure it was done the way he wanted it done. So there should be that dialogue or that information or whatever. It should be put out there in that type of way. And that's the ultimate thing I think that I'm trying to say, Mocha Madness. He is her priority, but she is not his. It's just a whatever thing with him. If he feels like it, he'll do it. Otherwise, he don't give a fuck. And that's unfortunate for her because she put so much into this family. My husband works and he would still put them beds together when he got home. Well, honey, her husband ain't went no damn where. Boyfriend, whatever. Burley Bay ain't went no damn where. His ass been at home on the game all day. And hell, didn't hold a camera while she was putting the shit together. She had it on the tripod. Like, that's just what they do. No, Passion Lisa, I agree with you on that now. You cannot take from him his situation. But uh, he's still a dad though. I mean, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And him, if for him to make his family a priority simply means how can I accomplish the goal of what I need to do with my situation? How can I make this happen? How do I let's sit down, let's talk, let's plan, let's work this out because I'm not going to not be the man of the house. Even if I can't do it physically, the Army always said proper planning prevents piss poor performance. For us, he is a piss poor performer. If they plan things out a certain way, like maybe the things that he can do with no problem, like getting his kids ready for school. That's what should be some shit she never have to do. On the few days that he may not be able to perform those tasks, that's where she comes in. And then he finds a way to kind of equal them all, find another way. You know what I mean? Oh, definitely, Shonda. Yeah, she does try, and it's just sad that just taking up space and not helping in any way to make things a little easier. Okay, let's say he's sitting there having an anxiety attack. He could turn around while he doing his breathing and be folding fucking clothes. Like she is always doing laundry. Dude, you at home all day. While he's when he get up, he go do his breakfast. He could put a load in the laundry and wash a load every day and put them in everybody's room. So by the time she finished her day doing everything else she doing, that's one thing she don't have to do. It's no excuse for him to provide nothing for her. And it's even more so no excuse that she's sitting here praising a motherfucker who only getting up and putting clothes on a baby that's probably already bathed. All he had to do is get the baby out the bed, put the clothes on, and take him to the bus stop. And hell, that's if he put the clothes on right. I remember one time my daughter's dad put her pants on and he really was proud of himself because that's not something that he is normally doing. You know, that's usually what I do. But for this particular day, he was like, I'm not taking her to the bus stop. I want to take her to school. So this time we'll have together. So he got the baby up, got the baby dressed. He done took her to school. When he get off work, he go pick her up and bring her back to the house. While the baby clothes was, her pants was on inside out. And I don't understand how he didn't know. She walked around all day like that. She didn't care. She was a little bitty thing, about 5'4", 5". She didn't care. But I was shocked that nobody else cared. But maybe they felt like, well, her daddy brought her, so everything good. But the point is, um, he got up. He drove an hour and a half every day to work. Did what he had to do. Come home, and he had his position. And dressing the kids wasn't his normal, and so he was just trying to do something extra. He's lazy, just plays his. And my thing is, those damn games should be anxiety provoking. That shooting and people chasing you and shit, like that's some. I don't understand how if he can play that damn game and if he can drive when the fuck he want to drive, his anxiety shouldn't be that bad. I ain't saying it's not, but it shouldn't be because usually, if you have, sometimes I can't sit in the car when my anxiety is not completely at zero because it's then the hyper vigilance takes over. A car pull up next to you, it looks like it's finna hit us. Like I just be in a nervous wreck. And now since we've had that accident and that thing flew at my face, it just makes me even more nervous. I have to find ways to engage myself in the car. But to be honest with y'all, I don't go out a lot. I don't have to. I work from home. Um, the only time I really have to go places if I have something planned that I'm gonna do, or if I have an appointment. And you right, she may as well be single. Bay is obviously using her, and she knows it, and it kicks up her anxiety. She a fool if she know it and still letting it happen, because you are literally defeating your own self when that's the situation. I mean, let's just keep it real. Did we listen to her whole video? Let me go look. Nope.
9 o'clock-ish, so I can get up and finish. And then on my blogs, I love my husband so much. The support, he always helping me. These babies don't give me no break.
See what I'm saying? I love him so much. Like, she really messed with him the long way. And it's like he don't care if he bothered. I guess so, honey. I guess so, Passion Lisa. But I just think it's him. I don't think it has nothing to do with the men itself. That's not a good excuse for me. I'm sorry. Honey, I ain't good at putting shit together either, but if I buy a dresser and the only way I'm gonna be able to use it is to put it together, I'm gonna read the damn instructions and make it do what it do. I mean, he may not be a handyman. Okay, pay the extra money to get the dresser put together then. And then his chunk ass can bring that bitch up the stairs. Like, I mean, it's more than one way to skin a cat. That's my point. If he can't do it because of his anxiety, he needs to find a way to make it happen. But as the man of the house, he still needs to be a man. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. Well, I mean, but still, Passion Lisa. So then they could have done a commitment ceremony and considered themselves husband and wife, but he would be calling her wife just like she is calling him husband. That's the point. You are endeared to him in a way that he's not endeared to you. That matters. That's what I'm saying. Shit. Damn that. True, my daughter was shot 3 times during a road rage accident, and she still tries. I think he's just lazy and uses that for an excuse. He's able to drink and hang out with his friends and go where he wants to and buy beer and drink beer and hunt and make babies and play a very complex game. I'm sure he got all the everything that goes with that, and still able to play his games, communicate with people, and all the things. Those games are very intricately involved. Now, if he can do all of that, he can't get his house set up in a way that it makes it okay for his woman that he claimed to love. Shit, I'm sorry. Get somebody else to do it. A man that loves you provides, protects, makes provisions, and has plans. That's what I'm saying. You said you are chuckling in this chat. I literally just bought a piece of art off Amazon 1 year ago. It reads, I am the storm. It's Blackfoot. My grandma was full Blackfoot. My husband was way more engaged. That's sad. I mean, and that's just what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's the point I'm making. It's just that for me, she loves hard. She works hard. Honestly, for the train wreck of her life that we see, she's trying though. She's not trying to stay where she is. She is trying to move up. Will it happen? Who knows? but she's trying. And the thing about it is, Wineglass is one of those people. You know how they say crazy people don't worry about being crazy; they got better things to do. That's how I think of her. But whatever the case is, he will always be the nemesis that um handicaps her productivity. You said you believe in commitment ceremonies because sometimes you can't take on back child support. Well, I need to understand why the hell he got back child support. Did he just not have a job? What's the deal? Because you might not want to marry a mug that don't pay his child support. I mean, I don't even, I can't even get it out. Hey, makeup. That clown spoils that man. He is treating her the way she allows him to treat her. Yep. She's the only baby fool mama that stays with that bum for this long. And then had the nerve to go cheat and make babies on the outside. So he got enough energy, strength, and uh positive serotonin that he can go hunching two and three women, but he can't drive you to the store. Girl, bye. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Well, guys, we've been on here an hour. It is in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Thank y'all so much for jumping on here with me though. Those of you who came in late, I hope you guys will definitely hit that replay for us. If you have not hit that like button, please do so. Also, let me show y'all our new stuff before I end the live. We have the flask, we have shot glasses, and we have the house shoes. They are supposed to release on Tuesday, but they're already on the site available. Let me give you the link to the site. Hey guys, please stop by our site and purchase some of our merchandise today. This is not only a way to spread the word about us, but it is a great way to support the channel. Justmecmb.cc. This great commentary, be sure you As run it over to our said, it's website, just me, CMB. You do not have to. Hold on. www.justmecmb.cc, for this great t-shirt and more. Support the channel by purchasing a t-shirt. You don't have to hit the www. You just put the just me CMB.cc in, and it'll take you right to the site and allow you to check out what we have to offer and make a purchase if you choose to do so. I hope that you do. It is a great way to support the channel. It allows us to keep running the channel. It allows me to do all of these graphics and all of the things and pay for this and pay for that. And it will also allow us to, make the channel and the aesthetics of the channel better. Not to mention, it's a way to connect us as a channel. So I definitely hope you guys um, like the new items and take advantage when you can. I understand. And in the life we're living today, it is very difficult. I just heard from a friend of mine that churches are actually being targeted. When they get behind on their rents, mortgages, whatever, venture capitalists look at the buildings as ways to get investment property and use it for other things other than churches. So basically, in a nutshell, it's kind of putting the church out. They're not, I may have misspoke by saying targeted, but I hope you understand why I chose that word. Um, I just never would have thought the things that's going on will go on, out there. But the fact of the matter is, people aren't materially invested in church as they used to be because they don't have the money. Churches used to be the pillar of the community. That is where most of the important things in our lives usually happen. The people we meet, Our first outside family, outside of our normal family, was in church usually, and then school. I mean, it's just so much that church brings to you for people to even think of it as a place to take. So with that being said, you know, we're just living in a different time. Now, Passion Lisa, I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I tell you one damn thing. You don't be thinking about no damn PTSD and depression when you hunching. I tell you that. I know my ass don't. Just keeping it real. I was gonna tell y'all a story, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. That's TMI. Anyway, for the site. Just me, CMB, just like my channel dot CC, like content creator. Just me, CMB dot CC. So, guys, I thank you all so much for being here with me tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, let's go ahead and say thank you to our member of the episode. Thank you guys so very much again. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
She get it from her mama. I'ma say you fuck her right. Body rude is unpolite. Tell me in a humble life. Tell me is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. All the hoes just left and right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it right. Top of the memories I've ever made in my life. Permanent ecstasy. The ladies is pimps tonight. Living inside a dream. Let's play where the love is light.